We know to Wrexham from City as well. So some players coming out and Donnarumma maybe coming in.
Great stuff, Sani. Right, so Manchester City might be getting a keeper. Manchester United wanted a keeper. It looks like they're getting one. Dan Khan, what can you tell us?
Yes, thank you, Bella. Here we go, the last few hours of deadline day to go. And as we've understood all day at Sky Sports News, Sene Lammens looks like he could be the newest addition here at Manchester United. Fee agreed for just over £18 million. We understand he is having his medical this afternoon at Carrington. And look, it's been a very important deadline day for United, not just in terms of that potential incoming, but also outgoings when you consider the likes of Jadon Sancho very close to agreeing to go to Aston Villa on loan. No option to buy or obligation to buy, but a good loan in terms of getting his wages off the wage bill. The same with the likes of Rasmus Højlund and Anthony too. So what I would say, Bella, is it's been a really positive day for United. A bit more low-key, but I think I've probably completed Sky Sports News bingo in terms of all of those phrases in a very short space of time. All good here. No issues with the deal sheet, as I understand it, for Lammens going into the final hours of the window.
Brilliant stuff. Thank you, Dan.
Cy Lammens is officially on the radar as Manchester United look to secure a long-term solution between the sticks. The 22-year-old Belgian goalkeeper has been a standout for Royal Antwerp and has now agreed personal terms reportedly in the 22 to 26 million euros range. Despite offers from Galatasaray being financially higher, Lammens has chosen the Premier League, seeing it as the ideal stage to showcase his talent and develop under pressure. The move is expected to bring competition to a goalkeeper department that has seen its fair share of inconsistency, particularly with Onana's recent performances raising questions. Medicals could be scheduled within days, and the deal includes add-on clauses tied to appearances and Champions League involvement, highlighting United's long-term planning. For fans, Lammens' arrival promises excitement. Imagine a young, towering goalkeeper challenging for starts and potentially becoming the long-term successor at Old Trafford. Victor Lindelof has suddenly been linked with a move away from Old Trafford to Fiorentina, and this isn't just a rumor floating around. Italian insiders are suggesting Fiorentina are preparing for life after Nikola Milinkovic, and they see Lindelof as the perfect experienced addition to stabilize their backline. The Swedish defender has gradually fallen down the pecking order under Amorim, struggling to find consistent game time despite his experience. Sources close to the player indicate that Lindelof would embrace a fresh challenge abroad, especially if it reunites him with familiar faces like David De Gea, who is reportedly exploring options in Italy as well. For United, losing a player like Lindelof is complicated. He brings top-flight experience, leadership, and physical presence. But for Lindelof, a new adventure could reignite his career in a way staying at Old Trafford cannot. The coming days will reveal whether this move materializes or remains just talk. Anthony is another player whose future is hanging by a thread. The Brazilian winger, whose confidence has notably bounced back since returning to Spain, is reportedly edging closer to Real Betis. Talks have intensified, with the Spanish side pushing for a loan deal with an obligation to buy. United initially preferred an immediate sale, reflecting the club's desire to recoup funds after heavy summer spending. If Anthony leaves, it would mark one of the most significant exits this summer, considering the £70 to £80 million investment just 2 seasons ago. Fans are already divided. Some argue letting Anthony go is a financial necessity, while others fear the loss of a talented attacker could weaken squad depth. This is one of those transfers where the next 48 hours could change everything. Rasmus Højlund has been linked with a blockbuster loan to Napoli, including an obligation to buy around €39 million. Italian sources confirm Napoli are eager for a striker who can replace Victor Osimhen, offering pace, physicality, and a genuine goal-scoring threat. For United, this could be a financial lifeline, freeing up funds for other key targets while ensuring Højlund gets the opportunity to shine elsewhere. The paperwork is reportedly exchanged and close to agreement, but fans are still buzzing over the implications. Losing a marquee forward is never easy, especially one who's shown flashes of brilliance. United's leadership has a delicate balancing act to perform here. Do they let talent leave for financial pragmatism or hold on to it and risk stalling other transfers? Kabi Mayu has become a lightning rod for debate among supporters. The young midfielder has repeatedly requested a loan move to gain consistent game time, particularly with next summer's World Cup in mind. United, however, remain resolute, emphasizing squad depth and long-term development over short-term solutions. Amorim has stated publicly that Mayu will remain, insisting he is vital to the squad. Fans are split. Some understand the reasoning, others think Mayu's talent is being wasted. It's a storyline that will dominate social media and comment sections until the window closes. So drop your thoughts. Should United let him go, or is keeping him the smarter move? Alejandro Garnacho is on the verge of completing a high-profile exit. The 21-year-old Argentine winger has traveled to London to finalize a £40 million transfer to Chelsea. United have secured a 10% sell-on clause, ensuring future financial benefit, while Garnacho himself will sign a 7-year deal at Stamford Bridge. Last season, he scored 6 goals and registered 2 assists in 36 Premier League appearances. For United, this represents the highest ever fee for an academy graduate, and the move is historic in its own right. Fans are already debating the impact. Does losing Garnacho weaken the squad immediately, or is it a necessary step under financial regulations to fund further signings? Marcus Rashford set the precedent for summer exits, joining Barcelona on a season-long loan with an option to buy. This departure was the first domino in what has become a flurry of exits, including Sancho, Anthony, and Tyrell Malacia. Each move is part of a calculated strategy under PSR regulations, ensuring United can reinvest in key targets. Fans are following every twist, knowing that each departure impacts the club's ability to sign the right players before the deadline slams shut. Carabao Cup shock against Grimsby Town has intensified scrutiny on Amorim. United fell to a League Two side in a 12-11 penalty shootout, leaving fans furious online. Amorim's visible distress during the shootout, reportedly hiding behind staff, raised questions about leadership and composure. Could this be the moment defining his tenure? Comment below. Do you still trust Amorim to lead the squad? Or has this humiliating exit sealed doubts? Andre Onana remains under pressure after a shaky start to the season. United are reportedly exploring goalkeeping alternatives, particularly with Lammens arriving and Martinez potentially moving. Amorim must now make tough decisions about the hierarchy, balancing immediate results with long-term planning. The coming days could redefine the club's goalkeeping department and impact overall squad strategy. Emiliano Martinez is reportedly attracting attention from Galatasaray, though nothing is finalized yet. United are considering how to integrate both Martinez and Lammens into a squad that requires competition and quality between the posts. Decisions here will have ripple effects influencing strategy, player morale, and how other transfers are approached. Jadon Sancho is expected to join Aston Villa on loan. The winger's move ends months of uncertainty at Old Trafford and strengthens Villa's attack under Unai Emery. The deal emphasizes how active United have been in the final 48 hours of the transfer window, carefully managing exits while balancing squad needs. Fans are left speculating. Is this the right time to loan Sancho, or could he still have a future under Amorim? Lammens' transfer ultimately represents a long-term solution for United. At 22, the Belgian stopper brings both potential and competition. Add-on clauses tied to appearances and European competition signal United's ambition to secure future resale value while addressing immediate goalkeeping concerns. For fans, the excitement is tangible. This could be the start of a new chapter between the posts.